Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I want to get on camera here and I wanted to record a video because I wanted to give a heartfelt apology. I wanted to admit that I was wrong and also to say it in a very, very public fashion. Uber Eats, I'm sorry. I did a video a while back saying that Uber Eats was the worst delivery company that I had encountered. And at that time, to my defense, it was true. It was very, very true. But now in this video, I want to talk about how Uber Eats went from worst to first in my mind and on my list of favorite gig no, app-based gigs. I'm leaving that in. So I wanted to talk about how Uber Eats went from worst to first. And so here we go. There are a couple of reasons why Uber Eats has always been attractive. It's always been attractive. So, first of all, um, Uber Eats always had the kind of the on-demand type feature, and I'll call it on-demand, where you don't have to schedule yourself to work. You can click on, click off, on, off. Say you are waiting for your child who's at ballet or whatever, and you have 3 hours, which actually I don't know why a ballet class would be that long, but okay, let's say that's true. And there are lots of restaurants in the area. You're like, hey, I'm going to do some delivery, and so you can turn on your Uber Eats app to do that. So that's always been attractive. Also, very attractive is the whole idea that instant pay. And as long as I can remember, Uber Eats had that kind of instant pay. Like you work today, you can get paid today. Now, a lot of the other companies also have that now, and that's good. They've caught up. That's great. But those were things that Uber Eats always had going for them. So now here is where my mea culpa comes in. There are three reasons. I'm looking at my notes here. There are three reasons that I think that Uber Eats now has kind of surpassed some of the other companies. And when I say the other companies, I'm talking about Grubhub, I'm talking about DoorDash, I'm talking about Postmates, I'm talking about the delivery based, the delivery apps that I have tried personally. And now Uber Eats is my favorite. So, three reasons why. Number one, I can get in and out of a particular restaurant because I don't have to fool around with a card. Now, with DoorDash as well as with Postmates, if you don't have your little card with you, also with Instacart, which we're not really talking about grocery delivery here, but I also want to mention that if you don't have your little card with you, you're out of luck. You're screwed. You're done. And that's happened to me while I was doing a DoorDash. That's actually happened to me when I've been on a DoorDash dash. I got the notification, I accepted it, and I got to the restaurant. I realized I didn't have that little stinking card. So I had to cancel it, and it was just a whole big pain. And what I like about Uber Eats, what causes it to move up in the rankings, is the fact that there's no card. You just go like, hey, I'm so and so. I'm here to pick up such and such's order, and I'm like, Uber Eats. Yep, okay, good. Shoot, and take it, and you go. So that's one thing that moves it up. The second thing that helps Uber Eats now, one big difference from before is the fact that the payouts are much better. When I first started delivering with Uber Eats, probably about 6 to 8 months ago, oh, the Payouts were garbage. No offense, Uber Eats, but I just gotta tell the truth. The payouts were really, really bad. Um, and I'm talking about $4 or $5 per delivery, which, but compared to the other apps, it was pretty low. Pretty low. In fact, I had stopped messing with Uber Eats altogether until maybe about a month, 6 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, okay, Uber Eats, you have stepped up your game. And I think the reason why payouts have been better is because of tip number three, or the reason number three, or the letter C, whatever, wherever I am with this video now. But the last reason why Uber Eats has gone up in rankings, in my opinion, is that now more people are tipping with Uber Eats. Let me go back. Back in the day when I first started with Uber Eats, I think people who were ordering Uber Eats were going off of the old Uber model. Uber was known for the fact, back when it was a ride share company, that you didn't tip. Like everything was included with Uber. And in fact, I think at one point you couldn't tip. So people who were under that kind of mindset, when it came to Uber and Uber Eats, it was hard to get them to transition, because Uber as a company was like, well, let's go ahead and let the people tip. And then as drivers and delivery drivers, we noticed the Uber folks, or the legacy folks, were kind of slower to kind of get on that bandwagon of tipping. Um, but let me tell you that evidently the word has gotten out. I think people, I would say 70% of the time, people tip on Uber, which is a lot different. I would say before, maybe 30% of the time people would tip. So because of those reasons, I would say I am sorry, Uber Eats. I owe you an apology. I would now give my wholehearted recommendation to anyone to go ahead and try to deliver with Uber Eats. In fact, if you want to, you can go ahead and use my link below and my referral link, so you can try it out as a good kind of temporary money maker. So that's it for now, guys. If you have any other questions, or if you have any comments, please make sure you leave those below. Also, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It's 40 something savvy. I'm teaching you ways on how to slay the second half of life. So if you have any questions, comments, etc., please let me know. If not, I'm going to close the floors for question right now. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.